What if I told you that beauty isn't measured by a number, but by the power to own every curve, every glance, every step? In a world where fashion once had only one definition of perfect, one woman chose to rewrite the rules. Her name? Maria Quinonez. A fearless Latina, a curve model, and a digital icon who transformed Instagram feeds into runways of confidence. This isn't just the story of a model, this is the story of a revolution in style, identity, and self-love. Welcome to the world of Maria Quinonez, where beauty finally has no limits. Born and raised with Latin roots, Maria Quinonez stepped onto the digital stage not as a celebrity, not as a runway favorite, but as a woman who dared to be herself. Since 2021, her Instagram posts have grown into a movement, inspiring over 1 million people worldwide. She is more than a curve model, she is proof that confidence can outshine stereotypes, and that fashion belongs to every body. This is who Maria Quinonez is. The woman redefining beauty for an entire generation. Maria Quinonez's rise didn't begin under the flashing lights of Fashion Week, it began with something far simpler, yet far more powerful, a single post on Instagram. In October 2021, she pressed share on her very first photo. No production team, no glossy magazine cover, just Maria, her confidence, and her vision of beauty. That moment became the spark that set everything in motion. At first, it was just friends and a small circle of followers admiring her presence. But soon, her photos began to travel beyond borders. People weren't just double-tapping for her style, they were connecting with the authenticity she radiated. She wasn't trying to fit into the mold of traditional fashion, she was breaking it, unapologetically. Within months, her account transformed from a personal page into a digital stage. Every post became a statement, every outfit a declaration that curves are powerful, stylish, and worthy of celebration. Today, what began with that single image has blossomed into a community of over 1.3 million followers, each one drawn not only to her looks, but to the story she embodies, that beauty is confidence, and confidence is contagious. Instagram may have been the spark, but Maria Quinonez's influence didn't stop there, it exploded across every corner of social media. On Facebook, she built a powerful community of over 1.8 million fans, a space where her photos and words resonate like daily affirmations. Her TikTok? A vibrant stage of nearly 2 million followers, where short clips of her style, energy, and personality go viral in seconds, proving that confidence translates in every format. And then there's YouTube, her growing channel with more than 70,000 subscribers, where followers get a deeper glimpse into her world, longer videos, more personal moments, and the behind-the-scenes of a life that inspires. Maria isn't just present online, she dominates the platforms that shape modern culture. Each network adds a new layer to her influence, weaving together a global audience that doesn't just watch her, but celebrates her. She has turned social media into her runway, and the digital world into a movement. When it comes to fashion, Maria Quinonez has created a language of her own. She doesn't follow trends, she transforms them. Her style is a celebration of curves, from elegant, flowing dresses that highlight her grace, to bold swimwear that radiates unapologetic confidence. Every outfit she wears tells a story, one that whispers to women everywhere, "This is for you too." Her wardrobe is fearless and versatile. One day she's in a timeless, classic gown that could turn a red carpet into her personal stage, the next, she's in vibrant streetwear, playful, colorful, and alive with energy. And then, there are the bikinis, pieces of fashion once denied to women outside the industry's narrow standards, yet on Maria, they become statements of empowerment. What makes her fashion truly magnetic isn't just the clothes themselves, but the message they carry. Fashion is not about fitting into the rules, it's about making the rules fit you. Through every look, Maria hands back the power to women who once thought fashion wasn't designed for them. She proves that style is not limited by size, it is amplified by confidence. Maria Quinonez may not always label herself as a body positivity activist, but her presence speaks louder than any slogan. Every photo, every video, every smile she shares is a living manifesto of self-love. She doesn't just model clothes. She models confidence, resilience, and the unapologetic embrace of one's true self. In an industry that for decades pushed women toward impossible standards, Maria stands as proof that beauty has no single shape. Her content tells women, you don't need to shrink yourself to fit the world. The world needs to expand to fit you. Through her authenticity, she's giving millions of women permission to love the reflection they see in the mirror. She embodies the simple yet radical truth that the most powerful fashion statement is not a designer label, but the courage to love yourself exactly as you are. Maria doesn't just wear fashion, she wears freedom. And in doing so, she has become more than a model, she's become a symbol of empowerment for an entire generation. Beyond the camera, Maria Quinonez reveals a side of herself that feels warm, real, and deeply relatable. She isn't just the confident curve model millions see online, she's also an animal lover with a loyal dog that often makes appearances in her daily life. That bond with her pet reflects the same kindness and authenticity that shine through her public persona. Travel is another passion that defines Maria's personal world. From the sunlit beaches of Mexico to the bustling cities of the United States, she embraces every journey as an opportunity to explore, to breathe, and to share pieces of her life with her followers. Each trip becomes more than a vacation, it's a window she opens for her audience, inviting them to see the world through her eyes. Her personal posts are not carefully staged performances. They're glimpses into a life lived with joy, curiosity, and gratitude. Whether it's a candid smile, a sunset shot, or a playful moment with her dog, Maria reminds her followers that beauty is not only about how you look, it's also about how you live. She embodies the idea that true influence comes not from perfection, but from authenticity. What makes Maria Quinonez truly unforgettable isn't just her style, it's the way she connects with people. To her followers, she isn't some distant model on a pedestal, she feels like a friend, someone you could laugh with, talk to, or lean on for a little inspiration. Her smile has become her signature. In every photo, in every TikTok, in every short clip, there's an undeniable energy, a kind of positivity that travels through the screen and lands directly in the hearts of her audience. It's not forced, not manufactured, it's genuine. And that authenticity is what makes millions of people feel close to her, even if they've never met her. Maria doesn't just share fashion, she shares moments of joy, sparks of confidence, and the reminder that happiness is contagious. That's why her popularity keeps rising, day after day. People don't just follow her for her outfits, they follow her for how she makes them feel, empowered, seen, and valued. The fashion industry has long been a fortress built on rigid standards, narrow definitions of beauty, strict sizes, and rules that excluded millions of women from ever feeling represented. For Maria Quinonez, stepping into that world was never going to be easy. The challenge wasn't just to be seen, it was to be taken seriously in an industry that often overlooks anyone who doesn't fit its mold. But Maria turned those challenges into her stage. While others chased approval, she created her own lane. Instead of trying to adapt to outdated standards, she challenged them head-on with every photo, every post, every appearance online. Her courage to stand as she is, without compromise, became the very thing that set her apart. In a sea of competition, where countless models struggle to find their space, Maria carved out hers by being authentic. She didn't just break into the conversation of fashion, she redefined it. And in doing so, she has become more than unique. She has become a pioneer, proving that difference isn't a weakness, but the ultimate strength. Maria Quinonez is not just a model, she is a story. A story of confidence, individuality, and the courage to stand unapologetically in her own skin. She reminds us that beauty is not a single standard, not a number, not a label, it is 1,000 different shades of authenticity. Some may argue about what beauty should look like. But Maria has already given us the answer. Beauty has no single definition, because real beauty is limitless. And this is the story we share here on George Models, where every curve, every face, and every voice has its place. Because fashion is not about fitting in, it's about standing out.